You skipped breakfast, lunch, and dinner today. Just water, willpower, and nothing else inside. Sounds extreme, but millions are doing this daily. They claim it transforms not just their weight, it changes their entire health from the inside. But before we talk about fasting, consider this. You have two small organs working right now. They never stop, not even while you sleep. Your kidneys are about the size of your fist, yet together they filter 180 liters daily. That is more than a full bathtub of blood, cleaned, processed, and returned to your body hourly. If you bottled that blood, you would need 200 bottles. Every single day, without you noticing even once. Here's the part that surprises even doctors. Your kidneys receive 25% of your heart's output, more than your brain, more than your muscles combined. No other organ gets that much blood per gram. So what happens when you stop eating completely? Your kidneys do not just rest during fasting. They begin doing something science is only now understanding. They start repairing themselves in ways that matter deeply. And the research behind this will genuinely surprise you. Before we go further, one important thing first. This is educational content, not personal medical advice. If you have kidney problems, please talk to your doctor. Do not start any fasting protocol without medical guidance. Now let's walk through exactly what happens inside. We go stage by stage, hour by hour here, from your very first missed meal to day 7. Your last meal is finished and digestion winds down. Insulin, the hormone controlling blood sugar, begins dropping fast. This single drop sends a signal through your body, a signal humans have relied on throughout all evolution. Your body shifts into a completely different operating mode. Normally, every meal creates a flood of work upstream. Protein from food creates urea your kidneys must remove. Salt needs careful balancing after every single thing you eat. Excess sugar must be processed and carefully filtered out. Medications, toxins, and byproducts all demand constant kidney attention. Your kidneys handle all of this every single hour, 24 hours a day, 7 days every week, always. But when you stop eating, that workload finally decreases. Think of an employee completely drowning in impossible tasks daily. Then suddenly, one afternoon, their inbox stops filling up. They can finally organize, repair, and prepare for tomorrow. That's exactly what your kidneys begin doing now. The flood of dietary waste slows down to a trickle. For the first time in perhaps years of constant eating, your kidneys redirect resources toward maintenance and toward real repair. Something quietly important starts happening between hour 12 and 24. The inflammatory response that runs constantly inside you begins quieting. You might be wondering what inflammation actually means right now. Here's the simplest way to understand it clearly. When you cut your finger, that area gets red and swollen. That's acute inflammation doing exactly what it should. Your body sends immune cells to fight infection fast. It repairs the damage, and then the inflammation resolves. That kind of inflammation is genuinely good for you. It saves lives and heals wounds every single day. But there's another kind that is far more dangerous. It's called chronic inflammation, and it never fully stops. Imagine a fire smoldering low inside your body always. No pain, no swelling, nothing you can obviously feel. But that invisible fire slowly damages your organs over time. Your kidneys are one of its most frequent targets. Modern life is packed with triggers for this chronic fire. Processed food, constant eating, poor sleep, and relentless daily stress. Our bodies were simply never designed for this constant assault. We evolved for periods of eating and periods of rest. When you fast, your body produces fewer inflammatory substances naturally.
Intermittent fasting significantly reduced inflammatory cells inside kidney tissue itself. It also decreased markers of oxidative stress throughout the body. Oxidative stress is essentially rust forming inside your living cells. It's one of the primary causes of kidney damage. Fasting is like pressing pause on the fire harming you. Every hour you fast, that inflammation gets a little quieter. And quieter inflammation means less damage happening to your kidneys. This is why even short fasts can matter enormously here. One critical reminder before we move to the next stage: you absolutely must keep drinking water while you're fasting. Actually, you need to drink more water than usual now. Around 20% of your daily water comes from food. When food disappears, that water source disappears right along with it. Your kidneys need water to function even without any food. Especially when there's no food is when they need it most. Drink consistently, drink steadily, and never let thirst build up. Dehydration during fasting is one of the most common mistakes. Stay hydrated and your kidneys will reward you for it. Around 24 to 48 hours, something remarkable begins inside your cells. Your kidney cells switch into a mode called deep cleanup. Imagine your bedroom after months of never cleaning it properly. Old clothes piled up, broken electronics sitting in every corner, papers scattered, dust collecting, barely any room left to move. Your cells look surprisingly similar after years of constant eating. Damaged proteins and broken cellular parts accumulate inside them. When you eat constantly, your cells are always processing nutrients. They never get time or energy to clean the mess. The broken parts keep building up, and performance slowly declines. But when you fast long enough, cells switch into cleanup mode. They begin breaking down and recycling those old damaged parts. This process has a name that you may have heard. It's called autophagy, which literally means self-eating in Greek. Autophagy is one of the most beneficial processes in biology. Your cells digest their own broken components to generate new energy. Nothing is wasted, and everything damaged gets converted into raw materials. This process is especially critical and well documented in the kidneys. The tiny filtering units inside your kidneys are called nephrons. Nephrons contain delicate structures that get clogged with damaged proteins. When autophagy runs well, it clears away that cellular garbage completely. It helps prevent kidney fibrosis, the slow scarring of kidney tissue. Kidney fibrosis is how healthy kidney tissue gradually loses its function. Autophagy is essentially the only built-in system that fights it naturally. Your body evolved this cleanup system over millions of years quietly. Fasting simply gives that ancient system the space to operate. Your ancestors triggered it naturally because food was never guaranteed. In our world of constant snacking, we've switched it off. Fasting switches it back on, and your kidneys feel the difference. Around 24 to 48 hours, your body has fully switched fuels. Your liver starts converting stored body fat into ketones now. This metabolic state is what many people refer to as ketosis. Most people think ketones are simply backup fuel for the brain, but recent research shows ketones do something far more interesting here. They're like premium fuel that arrives with built-in protective systems. Your kidneys are actually extremely efficient at using ketones for energy. They actively help reduce the inflammation damaging your kidneys right now. Electrolytes must be carefully monitored now. These minerals keep your heart and kidneys functioning properly together. When you're not eating, you're not replenishing them through food. As insulin drops, your kidneys flush more electrolytes out faster. If your heart feels irregular or you feel severe dizziness, stop. If muscle cramps become intense, that's a warning. Do not ignore these signs. They are serious signals. From day 3 to 5, something extraordinary begins at the genetic level. Your body may actually be regenerating cells once thought permanently lost. Podocytes are critical kidney cells that don't normally regenerate. When damaged, they lead to protein leakage and kidney disease. Recent research showed fasting reactivated developmental genes in animals. Podocytes began regenerating and damage started reversing measurably. A small human trial confirmed similar protective effects, lasting up to 1 year. These discoveries were influenced by long-term fasting research. Studies showed reduced blood sugar, weight loss, and less kidney damage markers. Protein leakage decreased significantly with fasting interventions. This was achieved without drugs or surgery. By days 5 to 7, your body reaches deep regeneration. Cellular cleanup continues and protective ketones remain active. But this is the realistic limit for most people.
Beyond 7 days, risks begin outweighing benefits. Extended fasting requires medical supervision. Large-scale observations like Ramadan fasting show kidneys are resilient. Studies found no harm and sometimes improvements in kidney function, but individual conditions matter and medical guidance is important. We have now walked through the full fasting timeline, from reduced workload to inflammation control and deep cellular repair. Fasting is not a cure, but a powerful biological tool. Start slowly, stay hydrated, and listen to your body. Your kidneys are capable of more recovery than once believed. We have now walked through the entire journey from hour 0 to day 7, from your first missed meal to deep cellular regeneration at the genetic level. Hour 0 to 12 brings reduced workload and the first maintenance window. Hour 12 to 24 brings the inflammation pause your kidneys have needed. Hour 24 to 48 triggers autophagy, the ancient cellular cleanup system. Hour 48 to 72 introduces ketones and their remarkable protective signaling effects. Day 3 to 5 may activate regenerative genes in kidney cells themselves. Day 5 to 7 represents the deepest and most complete regenerative state available. Each stage builds on the last, and the cumulative effect is genuinely profound. Your kidneys are not passive filters waiting to fail. They are intelligent organs. Fasting is not a magic cure, and it will not replace medical treatment when your body genuinely needs it. But it is a powerful tool that your body evolved to use naturally. Your ancestors went days without food, and their bodies adapted brilliantly to that reality. Those same adaptive systems still live inside every single one of your cells. We have simply forgotten how to activate them in our modern world. Start slowly if this is new territory for you right now. Try 16 hours before you ever attempt 24 hours of fasting. Listen to your body and learn what its warning signals actually feel like. And if you want to try beyond 24 hours, please talk to your doctor first. Your kidneys have been working for you every single second of your entire life. Give them the conditions they need to repair and protect themselves naturally. The science is becoming clearer with every new study that gets published. Fasting, done correctly and safely, may be one of the most powerful tools available. Not a trend, not a hack, an ancient biological mechanism finally being understood. Your body already knows exactly what to do when you give it space. The question is simply whether you are willing to give it that space. Start small, stay safe, stay hydrated, and pay attention to your body always. The results that researchers are now documenting speak for themselves very clearly. Your kidneys are waiting for the chance to show you what they can do.